His Secret Obsession is a hugely popular relationship guide for women. What does a 33-year-old man who writes about relationships and psychology for a living think about his secret obsession? His Secret Obsession is a new relationship guide by best-selling author James Bauer. It helps women be in a committed, passionate and long-term relationship with the man they love. The main idea of the book is that women need to tap into their man's hero instinct. What the hero instinct boils down to is that men want to live meaningful lives and be respected for their efforts. The hero instinct is amplified when it comes to relationships. Men want to be a hero to the women they love and care about. The key thing to understand about the hero instinct is this. A man will be drawn to any woman who makes him feel like her everyday hero, and will be reluctant to commit when he doesn't feel like one. His Secret Obsession gives you the words, phrases, and text messages to trigger the hero instinct in your man. After reading this book, I've started writing extensively about the hero instinct on my own website, Hack Spirit. I'm a massive fan of concept because it speaks the truth about what really drives men when it comes to relationships. Why you can trust this review. I'm Lachlan Brown, the founder of Hack Spirit. I understand how hard it is to find credible reviews online. It's important to know what you're reading is genuine, especially if it's something you're considering paying for. That's why I only recommend or give my opinion on products that I've personally tried and tested. I was interested in checking out his Secret Obsession because I give relationship advice for a living. I'm always searching for useful products or guides to recommend to my readers. By the end of the review, you'll know exactly what to expect from his Secret Obsession, and whether it can be useful for your relationship. Who is his Secret Obsession for? The short answer is any woman who wants to understand her man and win over his heart. But this is a very broad spectrum, so let's look at who exactly will make good use of this ebook. 1. Women who want to gain the interest of a man they like. 2. Women who want to take a friendship to the next level. 3. Women who want to move from dating their man to being in a committed relationship. 4. Women whose partner seems uninterested or distant emotionally. 5. Women who don't want to accept just a mediocre relationship, but who want the best. 6. Women who want their man's attention, love, and respect. But most of all, it's for women who are willing to give it a go. This isn't the type of relationship book where your problems will be solved overnight. You have to be willing to make an effort and follow through on the different signals and phrases. And sometimes this involves waiting for the right moment or adapting phrases to suit your man and situation. His Secret Obsession is broken down into 3 main parts. 1. Part 1 focuses on how the hero instinct works. 2. Part 2 reveals the practical things you can do to trigger his hero instinct. 3. A bonus towards the end of the book are text message formulas that you can start sending your man straight away. Included in the book are 17 modules that really break down the psychology of the hero instinct and then give specific tips and strategies for triggering it in your man. James Bauer reveals the words you can use, phrases you can say, and little requests you can make to trigger this natural male instinct. The signals and their uses. Throughout the book, you'll come across different signals which differ according to their purpose. For example, while one signal is about getting your man to open up to you, another may be centered around gaining his unwavering interest and attention. Here's a quick breakdown of the main signals. 1. The I owe you signal. One of the reasons the hero instinct is so effective on guys is that it targets their desire to feel needed. This signal and the phrases included are ideal whether you're at the start of a relationship or years in. It's the ultimate way to make a man feel wanted and important in the relationship. And it's as simple as asking for help. James Bauer makes this easy to do by laying out template phrases to put to use for each of the signals. 2. The private island signal. This signal is all about how your man sees you. If you want him to consider you the woman of his life, who he'll spend the rest of his days with, the private island phrases will do just the trick. This is best used if you're dating or in a relationship with a man who seems unsure about you. Whether he's a commitment phobe or he's undecided as to whether you're the one for him, it'll make him see you in a whole different light. 3. The X-ray question. To use the hero instinct effectively, you first got to find out your man's dreams and desires. What he wants for his life, and what he truly seeks in a partner. But, Many men close up at the thought of a deep, intimate conversation that might leave them feeling vulnerable. With the X-ray questions, he'll open up in no time and you'll get to the heart of who he is and what he wants. 4. The X-back signal. As implied by the name, this signal is all about getting your ex back. In fact, it's as simple as using a 12-word text, cleverly designed to hook his attention and keep it going. This is useful whether you've just broken up or you've been pining for him for a while now, but probably less efficient if you broke up years ago. It's also useful if you're on a break and you want to reconcile with your partner. 5. The glimpse phrase. Part of winning over a man's heart well and truly lies in showing him who you are, deep down and unapologetically. The glimpse phrase is designed to help him see what a future with you would look like. By seeing the real you, he can start to envisage what life together will be like, sparking his interest and commitment even more. 6. The damsel in distress signal. Deep down, men want to protect and provide for those they love. They also want to feel admired and respected by the woman they love. That's why the damsel in distress signal is an important factor in the hero instinct. It's not about playing the victim or acting incapable to inflate his ego. It's about giving him a purpose and role in your life. This signal is essential for anyone who wants their man to feel valued. As soon as it's triggered, he'll do everything he can to step up to the plate and be the partner you need and deserve. 7. The secret currency of happy relationships. This signal is all about injecting emotional currency into your relationship. Instead of waiting for happiness to come when he's finally got that new job, or when you've finished renovating the house, you can create a happy relationship no matter what's happening externally. At the heart of it, this signal is about showing genuine appreciation to your man. In doing so, you'll trigger his inner hero and his desire to contribute to the relationship even more. 8. The silent action signals. These are signals that, as the name implies, need no words. Just by using your body language and interaction, you can send powerful messages. This is perfect if there's someone you've got your eye on and want to catch their attention, or if you want to let them know you're interested in them. 9. The fascination signal. If you want him fascinated with you when you're together and apart, this signal will plant you in his mind for good. This is ideal for new relationships, taking a friendship to the next level, and for relationships that have lost their spark. The signal uses psychology to make your man emotionally attached to you, which results in him always considering you and thinking more as we rather than I. James Bauer gives you certain phrases that can be used for each signal, and it's up to you to adapt them to suit your relationship. The signals are subtle and easy enough to work into conversation without making it obvious to your man that you're using the hero instinct on him. And while you may benefit from some and not others, it will very much depend on what you hope to change/improve in your relationship. In that sense, it's helpful that there are a number of signals to choose from. The hero instinct, what do I think about it? The hero instinct is a fascinating take on what drives men romantically. I know firsthand how important it is for everyone, both men and women, to live meaningful lives and dedicate themselves to what they care deeply about. I talk about this in detail in my ebook about taking responsibility for your life. However, James Bauer takes the search for meaning a step further by applying it specifically to the way men approach dating and relationships. James argues that men are actually pretty simplistic. The one thing men want is to feel like heroes. He argues that it goes back to our primal nature to provide for women, protect them, and to feel essential to them. After reflecting on this for some time, I think there is a lot of truth to it. Men want to step up to the plate for women and to earn her love and affection in return. Because when it comes to deciding whether to take the plunge into a relationship, or to stay in one, men care less about your qualities, how you look, how funny you are, or whether you're a firecracker in bed. What we really care about is how the relationship makes us feel about ourselves. I see a lot of myself in the way James Bauer describes men and what we need. I'm not the most alpha of males. Sure, I drink beer and watch football, but I'm also a keen student of Buddhism, I've written a book about mindfulness, and I've never fixed a single thing around my house. But the drive for meaning, respect, and to provide for the woman we care about are common to all men, including me. Is his secret obsession worth it? I'll unpack how much his secret obsession costs and its pros and cons in more detail below. However, you probably want to know straight up whether the book is worth it for you. I read a lot of dating books. While I need to offer my readers as many unique perspectives as I can, I also need to filter out genuinely useful approaches to finding love from gimmicks that simply don't work. Only a short way into his secret obsession, I started to resonate with the central theme that men have the instinct to step up for women and be a hero to them. Because of political correctness, it may seem that we've gone past the whole primal instinct thing. However, we really haven't. Men are still men. And we're still driven by the same instincts we've always had. The best thing about his secret obsession for me was that I discovered new ideas, tips, and strategies that I've never come across before. Everything about the book is based on practical male psychology and how to tap into it to improve your own relationship. If you want to level up your love life in 2021 and be in a deep and passionate relationship with the man you love, I think his secret obsession is absolutely worth it. So, after reading the book and writing my His Secret Obsession review, do I think it's worth it? There are two things I look for when I recommend a new book. 1. I want it to be thought-provoking and to learn new things. 2. I want it to be very practical. 2. There is little point in gaining a new perspective on something if you can't apply it to everyday life. James Bauer delivers on both fronts. Therefore, I think it's well worth the price. $47 isn't pocket change, but I haven't come across a dating book as comprehensive or insightful as this one. His Secret Obsession contains the wisdom of a relationship expert with 12 years in the industry, as well as tips and strategies based on concrete human psychology. I learned a lot about myself and the things I subconsciously desire as a man, and I can only imagine how helpful this will be for women too. If you're struggling to get a man to commit or want a better relationship, His Secret Obsession may just become your secret weapon.